Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you all? And how was your examination of mathematics? आपकी मैथमेटिक्स पेपर कैसी थी? Is that okay? Okay. So I'm just asking, all of you have touched all the questions that I had given in the paper? Yes, Sapna, Rosni, Rohit, Nitesh, Nishant, Kasas, Hers. I'm asking from you all. Okay, okay, that was very good. So, I'm in half of the syllabus. It was a little bit hard. There was I mean, from which chapter that you failed? I mean, that was a hard question. किस chapter से आप कैसे आपको ऐसे feel हुई है कि जैसे आप वो hard question थे? Could you please tell me from which chapter? Divash? Trigonometry. Okay, okay. Trigonometry. I mean, proving type of question, I think. So, don't worry. वो मैं आप फिर से रिवाइज करूंगी आपके साथ पेपर होने से पहले प्रॉपरली मैं आपके साथ सारे क्वेश्चंस को जिससे आपको ये जरूर फील हुआ कि हाँ ये ट्री हाँ थोड़ी हार्ड हो सकती of this chapter. I know that I had sent this and because it's chapters till chapter 9 we have completely done that except chapter 6 that is triangle. So because this chapter 10 all of you will listen my whatever I'll discuss with you, you will listen that thing very carefully because without understanding the chapter 10 circle, you can't do chapter 12 area related to circle. So that is most important because I'm gonna starting this chapter 10 circle and after chapter 10 there is chapter 11. So 11 chapter आप तभी कर पाओगे जो आपकी chapter 6 triangle and chapter 10 आपकी clear होगी right एंड चैप्टर 12 तभी कर पाओगे जब आपकी 10th चैप्टर जो सर्कल है वो आप बहुत अच्छे से समझे हुए रहोगे इसलिए मैं आपको ज्यादा एम्फेसाइज कर रही हूँ कि जो आपकी चैप्टर 10 है जो भी मैं आज आपके साथ डिस्कस करूंगी उसकी ईच एंड एवरी पॉइंट यू विल कीप इन योर माइंड ओके सो as you know that the chapter name is circle, so related to circle we must know all the terms related to this uh, circle like chord, segment, sector, arc, circumference, whatever the related terms of this. So we will definitely get acquainted with it. So the first thing is circle. The chapter name is circle. So we must know the definition of circle, and there is no any need to learn the definition. Just you understand what is circle. Circle means round. कैसा होता है? Completely वो एक राउंड फॉर्म में होता है तो जो आपकी राउंड शेप जो भी होगी दैट इज कॉल्ड द सर्कल इट मींस अ सर्कल इज अ कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑल पॉइंट जितने भी छोटे छोटे जो डॉट्स हैं वो सारे डॉट से मिलकर बने हुए होते हैं आपकी सर्कल सो अ सर्कल इज द कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑल पॉइंट्स इन अ प्लेन किसी भी प्लेन पे सपोज दिस इज अ प्लेन एंड यू आर ड्राइंग अ सर्कल सो ऑन दिस प्लेन this circle is consist of just 1 minute student. Okay, so again I'm telling this circle on this plane, this circle consists of collection of points which are at constant distance. जो आपके जो collection of points है, उस constant distance जो आपकी radius है, right? From a fixed point. This is your fixed point which is called center, and from this center, their distance are same. So जितने भी points इससे बने हुए होते हैं, जिस point से collection of points से बनी हुई होती है, that is called the circle. So again I am telling the circle. What is circle? Circle is a collection of all the points which are at from constant distance from this fixed point. So when the from the fixed point, when the circle is consists of all the points, collection of points or collected points, that is called as circle. So mainly जो fixed point होती है किसी भी circle में, that is called center. So क्या कहते हैं center? The fixed point in a circle is called its center, and the constant distance from the center is called its radius. And radius is, you know that radius is denoted by r. So the constant distance from this fixed point of the circle is called its radius. So this is the radius. Now what is chord? Chord क्या होता है? The next term related to this circle is chord. So what is chord? Chord, a line segment. You know that line segment and a line. Difference आपको मालूम होंगे. So a line segment joining any 2 points. Joining any 2 points, it means when you will join any 2 points on the circle inside the circle is called its chord. So this is called chords. You can make any, you can make any chord inside the circle. आप कोई सी भी chord बना सकते हो. This is also the chord. But what is the longest chord? You know that longest chord is called its diameter. जो आपकी जो longest chord होती है, which will pass through this center of the circle. So this is called the longest chord of the circle, and this is also called its diameter to the circle. So ये आपकी diameter भी हो सकती है. So there are so many chords which can be drawn inside the circle. बहुत सारे chord बनाए जा सकते हैं. So mainly, basically, what is chord? So chord क्या होते हैं? Chord is a line segment. जो chord line segment होता है, which touches the point, which touches the 2 points on a circle. So that is called chord. You know that diameter. Diameter, as I told you already, जो diameter क्या होते हैं? Diameter is obviously a chord. ये आपकी chord होगी passing through the center of the circle. Okay, or you can say the longest chord of the circle is called its diameter. So you can write that definition also. Now the word is second. The next word is tangent. What is tangent? So a tangent to a circle. जो आपकी circle में आपकी tangent क्या होगी? Tangent is a line that intersects the circle at only one point. So again I am telling tangent क्या होती है? This is the line AB, and this AB intersect this circle at only one point, which is P, right? At this point it touches the circle. So this line is said to be a tangent to a circle. Did you understand what is tangent to a circle? This all thing, you have already know in you have already studied in class 9, 8, but this tangent I am telling, very good. So again I am telling what is tangent. Tangent is a line that intersect at only one point. Okay, so there is some points which has come out from this tangent. Uh, there is only one tangent at a point of the circle. If you want to draw the tangent inside the circle, so how many tangent can be drawn? If I say how many tangents can be drawn inside the circle, अगर मैं उसके इनसाइड की बात करूं तो कितने टेंजेंट ड्रॉ हो सकते हैं? इफ द पॉइंट इज इन द इंटीरियर रीजन, अगर ये पॉइंट जो आपकी पी हो, अगर वो इंटीरियर रीजन ऑफ द सर्कल हो, राइट, देन एनी लाइन थ्रू दैट पॉइंट विल बी अ सेकंड. वो सेकंड होंगे बट वो टेंजेंट नहीं हो सकते. सो inside the circle there is no any tangent can be drawn to a circle which passing through a point that lies inside it. That you must remember it. अगर inside the circle अगर ऐसे कोई questions आपसे पूछ ही जाते कि inside the circle how many tangent can be drawn, so no tangent. But if I say like at a point of the circle, how many tangent can be drawn? Then you can say there's only one tangent can be drawn at a point of the circle. Okay, so outside of the circle kitne draw ho sakte hain? One, exactly one tangent can be drawn. Now if I say when the point lies outside the circle, अगर ये same point अगर outside the circle अगर lie करते हैं, तो then how many tangent can be drawn? Like if I place this point here, this is outside of the circle, then how many tangent can be drawn from this point? So you can tell there are two tangents. Like the first आपकी होगी which will passing through like this. Okay, so it touches at this point, and next you can write like ये जो आपकी जो next point होगी वो इस point पे lie करेगी. It means outside of the circle, if the point lies outside of the circle, then there are accurately two tangents to a circle can be drawn. Is this clear? I have told you three cases when the tangent can when the point lie inside the circle, then how many tangent can be drawn? Oh, no tangent. Very good, Diksha. When in I mean outside of the circle at any point, then only one tangent can be drawn, and outside of the circle, two tangent can be drawn. So these are the 3 points that you must remember. Now the next point is the tangent to a circle. This is your tangent. AB is a tangent to a circle, and it is this line OP perpendicular to the radius of the circle. I mean, you can say, so this AB tangent is perpendicular to the radius of the circle. What is this OP? OP आपकी क्या है? This is the radius. And what is AB? AB is a tangent. It means from this uh, point tangent, we can also conclude that tangent is perpendicular to the radius of the circle. So this we will definitely prove it. So by proving we will understand how is this perpendicular to this tangent. हम ये भी इसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे, लेकिन उससे पहले मैं आपको बता रही हूँ कि जो आपकी जो tangent होती है, this will be always perpendicular to the radius of the circle. जो आपकी OP होगी वो क्या होगी? Perpendicular होगी, because it is you know that किसी भी पॉइंट से आप उसको टच करोगे तो ऑब्वियसली ये परपेंडिकुलर होगी. क्यों होगी? सो उसको हम प्रूविंग बाय प्रूविंग वी विल अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज आई मीन जितने भी पॉसिबल पॉइंट्स हैं फ्रॉम द टेंजेंट वी आर डिस्कसिंग दैट थिंग हियर. Next is the length of the two tangents. These are the I have told you this is the point which lies outside of the circle. So from this outside of the circle, two tangents can be drawn. Which one? Two tangents? PA, here PA and PB. These are the two tangents can be drawn from this external point P. So the length of the two tangents from an external point, the length of the two tangents from this external point P up to the circle are always equal. This will be always equal. How is this be equal? How will this be equal? We will also understand by proving. Okay. So but this thing you remember here, आपको क्या लर्न रखनी है, जब भी आपको एक्सटर्नल पॉइंट से दो टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करोगे तो इन दोनों की लेंथ आई मीन PA एंड PB ये दोनों इक्वल होंगे. ओके, so this is the next point of this tangent, and here length of the tangent segment PA and PB are normally called the length of tangent from the outside point P. You can say, I mean how you can read it, you can read it the length of tangent PA and PB from the outside of the circle are normally equal. वो क्या होते हैं? Equal होते हैं. Next is we have some point that is a note, and you have to just remember if two tangents EP and AQ, okay, if two tangents AP and EQ are drawn to a circle from an external point this A, okay, then subtend angle जो आपकी जो इसकी subtend angle होगी like this angle 1 and angle 2, the subtend angle, this is your subtend angle from at this tangent. So the subtend angle are at the center, at the center दिस शुड बी इक्वल, ये इक्वल होने चाहिए. तो जब भी आप इसको ड्रॉ करोगे, सो फ्रॉम दिस सेंटर द सबटेंड एंगल, this angle 1 and angle 2 will be equal, and the next point is this angle 3 and angle 4, I mean that they are equally inclined. When they are equally from this external point A, when they are equally inclined to this to both the tangents to the circle joining the center to the point, then angle 3 is equals to angle 4. ये जो angle होंगे angle 3 and angle 4 ये दोनों equal होंगे. Again I am telling subtending angle 1 and angle 2 equal होगी, and they when they incline with each other, then this angle will be also divided in equal parts. So you can say here ये जो angle आपके angle 3 and angle 4 होगी वो भी क्या होगी, equal होगी. It means angle OAP and OAQ will be equal. So ये मैं क्यों आपको बता रही हूँ, because in this chapter आपको बहुत सारे proof करने हैं question को. So ये सारी चीजें आपको mind में रखनी है, कौन कौन सी points हैं जो इस tangent से आपकी टेंजेंट से समझे जा सकते हैं. सो ये एंगल इक्वल होंगे, मैंने टेंजेंट्स को इक्वल बताया है, एंड दिस रेडियस, आई मीन दिस रेडियस इज परपेंडिकुलर टू दिस टेंजेंट. सो दीज आर द 4 पॉइंट्स दैट यू हैव टू कीप इन योर माइंड. नेक्स्ट इज द वर्ड सेकंड. व्हाट इज सेकंड? सेकंड क्या होता है? A second to the circle is a line. This is a line simply, right? PQ is a line. So the seconds of the to the circle is a line which has 2 points, okay? Just 2 points in common. I mean, in this circle, how many points are there? There are 2 points in common. So the second, which has 2 points in common with the circle, so it cuts the circle at 2 distinct points, forming a chord. This is also the chord. ये आपकी chord भी है. So when any 2 points at the in the circle forming a chord of the circle is called its second. So this is called second. Okay. ये आपकी सेकंड होगी. बट दिस रीजन, अगर मैं इस रीजन को सैडेड पोर्शन को अगर मैं बताऊं कि ये सैडेड पोर्शन क्या है, सो दिस सैडेड पोर्शन विल बी योर सेगमेंट. अगेन आई एम टेलिंग दिस लाइन, ये जो आपकी लाइन है जो कॉर्ड फॉर्म कर रही है, सो व्हेन दिस इज कॉल्ड द सेकंड टू द सर्कल, to a circle, and this shaded region or portion is said to be a segment of a circle. Okay. Now what is point of contact? The common points of the tangent, you know that this is a tangent, AB is the tangent because AB intersect at this point. So this common point of the tangent and the circle is called point of contact. So this is the point of contact. This point P is called its point of contact. Point of contact बहुत सारे हो सकते हैं, जितने भी आप tangent draw करोगे from any point, that is called the point of contact to the circle. Now you know that circumference. Circumference, all of you know that circumference क्या होता है? Completely total length of the circle is called the circumference. So the length of the boundary of the circle is called circumference of the circle. So completely ये जो boundary है आपकी circle की, this is called circumference of the circle. Now what is arc, sector and segment? Segment I have just told you, the ये जो आपकी shaded portion है, this is called the segment. But what is arc? What is sector? This is in a circle जो आप लेंथ आप जो शो करते हो सर्कल में, सो दिस बाउंड्री, ओके, दिस इज कॉल्ड द आर्क. सो इफ आई से like this line is a minor arc, and the rest length of the circle is called its major arc. This is your minor sector, and the rest portion of this rest area of this circle is called its major sector. So minor means जो small portion होगी आपकी area की, that is called minor sector, और जो आपकी large area होगी circle की वो क्या होगी? Major sector. Similarly in a segment also, अगर मैं इस बात करूँ, this is the segment. And what is segment? If you want to define the segment, how could you define it? The segment is the area or the portion of the circle which consists of this chord and the minor arc, you can tell here. So minor arc या फिर arc and chord से जो chord के between में की जो portion या area जो होती है, that is called segment. So segment कैसे भी हो सकती है, आप इसको भी सेगमेंट बोल सकते हो completely. So segment is mainly the is the area which is in between chord and the arc of the circle. Okay, so again I am telling arc, sector and segment. So arc is the part of the circle. This is a part of the circle joining two points. Okay, on the circumference of the circle. This is the circumference of the circle. So जब भी दो points को join करते हैं, that two joining points is called its arc. Now you know that this is a minor arc and this portion, just a boundary is called a major arc. Now sector you can define it an area made by an arc and two radii. जो आपकी sector क्या है? Sector is mainly made by the arc. This is your arc, okay, and two radii. I mean, this is one radii, another one radii. I mean, it is mainly consists of two radii and the arc. So the area in between two radii and the arc is called its sector. So this is minor sector and rest area is its major sector. Similarly, segment को भी just मैंने आपको बताया, an area made by a chord, an area made by a chord. This is your chord, and an arc of the circle is called its segment to the circle. So I hope you understand all these related terms to the circle. Is there any doubt? Students, you can tell here. I mean, at any point, if you have any doubt, I mean, you are not understanding second, tangent, sector, segment, arc, you can tell here. I mean, very good, Aman.
Segment, ma'am.
Now, some segment. Okay, okay. Segment again, I am telling. This is your circle, fine. And what is segment? Segment is mainly, this is your chord, you know that, and this is your arc. So this shaded portion, this area, this the area in between chord and arc of the circle is called segment of the circle. ये जो area आपकी होगी, ये जो shaded portion मैंने shaded किया है, this shaded portion is called segment. So ये कौन सी segment होगी? ये आपकी होगी minor. This is your minor segment, okay? And this portion, because this is also consist of chord and major arc, you can tell here. यहाँ भी आप chord and major arc के between की area आप बता रहे हो. So this area is called its major segment. I hope you understand now. Is this clear, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And any other point from this? Okay. Now the word tangent. Actually, is by Dennis mathematician Thomas 1953. It is the information that we read. So tangent is mainly derived from the Latin word tangere, which means to touch, and it is introduced by the Dennis mathematician. Okay. In 1583. Now, what are the properties? Yeah, one more important thing, the relation between circle and the line in a plane. If you have drawn these three different lines, AB, AB, okay, in these three circles, we have drawn different lines. So in first figure, when you will observe this figure, yeah. So in this, the relation between the circle and a line. So in this figure, when we are observing this figure, so this This figure, when a line and a circle have no common points. I mean, when the circle and a line have no common points, there is no any common points between this line and the circle, right? So this line is called a non-intersecting line with respect to the circle. Again, I am telling, in this circle and the line, circle have no common point, that it is called a non-intersecting line. Okay? Did you understand non-intersecting line? Ragni, please mute your sound. Ayush, Hapa, Ragni, mute your sound, please. Ayush, please mute your sound, I said. Okay, are you able to listen my voice? Oh, okay, Ayush, no problem. Now, the first figure I'm telling you, this is called intersecting line. Now you tell me, what is intersecting lines? Anyone can tell here, please. I want to listen your answer.
जब 2.1
Yes, tell please. No. I'm not asking intersect. Okay, fine. Intersecting means when they intersect at any point. But I'm asking non-intersecting line. Non-intersecting kya honge? With respect to the circle, you have to tell. So in this circle and a line have no common point, then it is called non-intersecting line. But mainly it is with respect to the circle. With respect to the circle, I am asking. Just try to understand what I am saying. Now, the second point is secant and tangent. So in this secant and tangent, you know that this AB, this line AB and this circle have how many common points? Very good, Chris. Now you tell me this in this secant and circle have how many common points?
2.
2 common points, exactly. So when a line intersect at a circle in such a way that there are 2 common points, then that line is called secant. It means this AB is called its secant to a circle. Okay. Now in this tangent, how many common points are there?
1.
Yes, one exactly. So it means what we have understood from these 3 figure that if the circle and line have no common points, it is called non-intersecting line. If the circle and line have 2 common points, then this is called secant. And when it has only 1 common point, okay, then that line is called tangent. So I hope you understand in between what the difference between secant and tangent. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You are sometimes you are saying, ma'am, so the chapter is totally completed. We all have understood, but in paper you have some confusion how to do that particular question. So why is this going on? Yes, it's sometimes because you are understanding all the things, but you are not concentrating in each and every point just given in the notebook or book. I mean, जब भी आपकी book में आप कभी आप introduction reading करते हो, जैसे circle chapter है, circle chapter में जितनी introduction जितनी चीजें दी हुई है, each and every single statement you have read out. आप उसको read out करते हो and okay, दिव्या. तो सर्कल चैप्टर की जितनी जो इंट्रोडक्शन दी हुई है बुक में मैं बस आपको यही बोलना चाहूंगी कि जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं प्लीज गो थ्रू द इंट्रोडक्शन मेरी प्लीज मैं तो वैसे मैंने सारे पॉइंट्स को मैंने यहाँ पे लिया है मैं सारे पॉइंट्स आपको समझा सकूं बट देन आल्सो यू हैव टू गो थ्रू दैट इंट्रोडक्शन फ्रॉम योर बुक आई नो ऑल ऑफ यू हैव बुक तो आपको इसकी इंट्रोडक्शन कंप्लीटली थॉरोली रीड करनी है because this is there is theorem in this chapter एंड थ्योरम मींस आपको थ्योरम का मीन ये होता है कि उससे रिलेटेड जितनी भी कॉन्सेप्ट टर्म्स जितने भी पॉइंट्स होंगे वो सारे आप अच्छे से अंडरस्टैंड करते हो, देन you will face no any difficulty to understand any problems given which is given in your exercise. So there is first theorem, and with the help of this theorem, you can definitely solve all the questions in exercise 10.1. So in tangent, I have told you that this OP in this figure, this OP radius, which is perpendicular to the tangent XY, right? But how is this possible? And this is mainly we are understanding here by proving. So the theorem is prove that the tangent at any point, the tangent at any point of the circle is perpendicular to the radius of the point of the contour. This tangent is perpendicular to the radius of the circle, right? So what is given in the question, you can write here like xy is a tangent. We are taking here xy is a tangent. Yes, here xy, this xy I'm taking as a tangent at this point P to this circle with the center O. So this is basically given. And what we have to prove? We have to prove as per our question OP. This OP radius is perpendicular to this tangent XY. So we prove करनी है. So इस theorem को मैं क्यों prove कर रही हूँ? Because with the help of this theorem, आप rest questions जो भी exercise में given होगी वो आप कर पाओगे. So in this theorem, we need to prove OP is perpendicular to this XY. How? So in construction, we are taking this Q on this xy tangent other than this P point, and we are joining this OQ. So in constructions, what we are doing again, I'm telling Q I have taken another point, okay, apart from this P, and we are joining this O to Q. So we OQ को join किया है. Here, if point Q lies inside the circle, अगर ये inside the circle lie करती है, then XY जो आपकी XY होगी will become the second of the circle, right? अगर आप इसको कभी भी ड्रॉ कर दो तो ये क्या होगी, तो कभी भी अगर आप इनसाइड में लाई करोगे, सपोज आई एम ड्राइंग दिस फिगर, दिस इज योर सपोज दिस इज योर P, and inside the circle if you are drawing this point Q, then this is called the second of the circle, right? So and not a tangent, it could be tangent नहीं होगी, right? So it means this OQ is greater than, from this figure we are observing this OQ because it is completely right angle triangle we can consider, or this OQ by observing this figure, this OQ is greater than this OP radius, right? जो आपकी रेडियस है, this is the shortest line. अगर कहीं भी आप आउटसाइड में कोई से भी आप पॉइंट को ड्रॉ करते हो, then that line obviously that will be greater than this radius. So radius से क्या होगी, greater होगी. So this happens that with every point, अगर किसी भी point को, suppose मैंने अगर दूसरे point L ले लिया या third point हमने L ले लिया, तो obviously जो आपकी OP होगी वो shortest distance from the center of the circle. So this happens with every point on the circle xy. अगर xy पर कोई से भी point लेते हो, not here. If I am taking this point here, apart from this P, then मैंने यहाँ पे M ले लिया, from this कोई से भी point is xy पे लिया, right? Q R, जितनी भी आपकी जो line है, obviously ये क्या होगी, OP से greater होगी, right? So except the point P, except this point P, so OP is the shortest of all the distances of the point O, right, to the point of xy. So it means what we are considering, we are conclude that OP is the shortest length of this circle. It means this OP will be perpendicular to xy. जो shortest आपकी होगी, definitely वो वही आपकी क्या होगी, इस point को touch कर रही होगी, tangent point की जो आपकी particular point होगी, उस point को touch करेगी. It means this will be perpendicular to the tangent. Here we can conclude from this question we need 2 points by this theorem. The first thing is we can also conclude that any point on the circle can be one and only one tangent. किसी भी सबसे पहले किसी भी कोई भी टेंजेंट आप ड्रॉ करते हो तो उसमें सिर्फ एक ही पॉइंट पॉसिबल हो सकती है, नॉट अदर पॉइंट्स. आप क्यू को अगर आप शो करते हो दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. इवन एम क्यू एंड आर आल्सो not possible. It means in this fashion we are concluding that any point on the circle or किसी point को हम लेते हैं there can be only one and only one tangent. सिर्फ एक ही tangent हो सकता है. And the second point is the line containing the radius. जो line radius contain करती है to the point of contact is also sometimes called a normal to the circle at the point. So basically आपको इसमें क्या prove करनी थी? Shortest distance prove करनी थी. So this is the shortest distance to the tangent of the circle. It means this will be perpendicular to the tangent. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Just by figure you can observe that. Now you have exercise 10.1, and in this exercise 10.1 the first question is how many tangents can a circle have? Tell me the answer first if you understood all these things that we have discussed. Very good, Mrs. How many tangents can a circle have? The circle हो सकते हैं infinite. Very good, Aditi. So infinite tangents can be drawn, okay, in a circle. Next is you have to fill the gap. So a tangent to a circle intersected dash points. How many points can it to a circle intersect? At how many points? Only one point. Exactly. जो आपकी tangent होती है, this is your tangent and this is intersect at only one point. So it means in this gap, only one point tangent to a circle intersected only one point. So you can write. Next is a line intersecting the circle. When the line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called what? I told you all the definition. Second. Very good. So what is second? Basically, I have told you the second. जब भी आपके लिए second होती है वो दो point को intersect करती है, right? So that is called the second of the circle. Next is a circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. How many parallel tangents you can draw? Obviously, अगर आप this is your xy tangent and in the parallel you can draw another one, right? So another one will be also like अगर आप बता सकते हो यहाँ पे कि इसके जो पैरेलल हो कितने टेंजेंट ड्रॉ हो सकते हैं. So there will be mainly 2 tangents can be drawn. Now the common point of the tangent to a circle and the circle is called dash.